Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of daily coding, and today we have a question: segregate odd and even. So we are given a problem statement that there is a wedding ceremony at Ninja Land. The bride and groom wants everybody to play a game, and thus they have blindfolded the attendees. The people from blind sides are holding odd numbers, bride sides are holding odd numbers, and similarly from groom side they are holding even numbers. And for the game to start, bride people should come first, that is odd numbers should come first, following by even numbers, right? And the attendees with their numbers are given in the form of singly linked list, where that is a unidirectional, right? That can be traversed only from head to tail. Okay, so we are given an example here. Let us just go to our whiteboard and start solving them. So पहला है हमारा 1, then it is 4. I'll try to explain you with a clear example, so do follow. Also we will start building the approach from the intuition, so there is no hard and fast rule of why I have done this. ठीक है, कोई रट्टा नहीं है. ओके सबसे बेसिक अप्रोच जो आई थिंक अब तक आपने भी गेस कर ली होगी कि लिंक लिस्ट से डील कैसे करना है. मैं पहले एक सैम्पल अरे बना लेती हूँ, 2 अरेज बना लेती हूँ. एक मैं अरे बना लेती हूँ या कोई वेक्टर बना लिया. ठीक है, सो मैंने 2 वेक्टर बनाए, 1 फॉर द इवन, राइट, एंड सिमिलरली 1 फॉर द ऑड. वाओ, गुड राइटिंग. So first element, I traverse this linked list, store the elements gradually in the vector. 1 should be here, 4 should be here, and similarly 3 should be here. Now I want odd ones to be placed in the linked list first. So I will start making the linked list from this. I will first traverse this array and add it to linked list. मैं अपना कोड लिख सकती हूँ. तो पहले 1 बनाया, then followed by this 3, then I will traverse this even linked list. Once this is done, I will traverse this even array, right, and then make a linked list out of that even array, and hence last element ko I pointed out to null. So this is the very basic approach, right? But here, as you all know, that पहले तो हमें इससे लिंक लिस्ट के एलिमेंट्स को इन द अरेज में डालने के लिए वी नीड एक्स्ट्रा टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी. ऑल्सो वी आर कंज्यूमिंग टू मच स्पेसेस फॉर मेकिंग दीज 2 अरेज. सो लिंक लिस्ट का सबसे बेसिक मोटिव होता है टू एडजस्ट द पॉइंटर्स, राइट? सो वी विल थिंक ऑफ एन अप्रोच जिसमें हम टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी और स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी का कंस्ट्रेंट भी फॉलो करें. तो उसके लिए वी जस्ट नीड टू एडजस्ट द पॉइंटर्स, कि हम पॉइंटर्स को ऐसे एडजस्ट कर दें कि वो अपने आप में कोई एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस और एक्स्ट्रा टाइम कंज्यूम मत करें. सो व्हाट वी विल डू इज, लाइक वी हैव दिस linked list, we want odd elements to be followed by even elements. So what we will do is, let's say I have this one, I will make 4 pointers, like even head, even tail, similarly odd head and odd tail, right? I will also traverse this linked list. So my head, I make a temporary pointer till the temp is not null. Head is pointing to the first node of the linked list. ठीक है, तो मैं आपको बेसिक अप्रोच बता देती हूँ. देन वी विल जंप टू द कोड एंड आई विल ऑल्सो ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन द कोड दैट आई हैव ऑलरेडी written, right? So I will traverse this linked list till the time my temp is not null. So I have first encountered this element, right? So I have first encountered this 1. So I will check, is this one odd or even? Obviously 1 is odd. So firstly I will see that these all are pointing to null at first, right? ਹੁਣ अगर मेरा O of H, that is odd head, I'm sorry for O of H, if my odd head and odd tail both are null, so what I will do is I will point my O head to this. So basically now my O head is 1, right? O head is pointing to 1. Similarly my odd tail, so let us first ignore my odd tail for the time being. So O head is pointing to 1. Similarly, then what I will do is I will jump to the next element. I will update my even head to 1, even head to 4, right? So now my even head is pointing to 4, right? Then encountered 3. Now my odd head is not null. So what I will do is I will take odd tail. So I will point this odd tail to the next of this odd heads, right? And what I will do is at last I will join these two like this. So basically my odd tail ka next will point to even head, and even head the last, that is even tail is also pointing to this right now. So my even tail ka next will point to null, obviously. So in this way I will traverse the linked list, find if the element is odd or even, adjusting accordingly. I will adjust their pointers, and then at last I will join these two pointers, that is odd tail and even head one, right? And even tail connects points to null. Let us first try to code 2. Firstly, the base case, that is if our head is null or our head the next is also null, that is I will just simply return, because there is only a single element present, so no need to check whether it is even, whether it is odd, right? Just simply return. Then I made 4 pointers: even head, even tail, odd tail. They all are pointing to null initially. Then what I do is I made a temporary pointer, that is head, that is pointing to our head. Then if my temp is not null, while my temp is not null, I will traverse the linked list, right? So I have okay, so I have also stored this thing in a secondary node, that is I've named it as forward for like better understanding. And okay, so node star forward is pointing to my temp next elements. Now I will check if my current element is even or my current element is odd. So if my current element is even and my even head is null, I will just simply I point my even head to temp. Then I will check if my even head is not null. That is, then I will do is even tail ka next is equals to temp, right? And similarly, even tail will now point to temp, and even tail ka next will point to null. Okay. Then what I will do is similarly do this for odd one. Now, if my odd tail is null, that is there is no odd elements present in that linked list, right? Then I will also, yeah, so also I need to switch my temp, update my temp node as well, right? Temp pointer. So if there are no odd elements, I will just simply return the even head, and then I will point my temp to odd while my temp is not null, that is temp connects exist. I will point take my temp here. जब तक मेरा temp null नहीं हो जाता, temp का next exist करता है, मैं अपने temp को वहां तक लेके जाऊंगी और फिर मैं temp का next even head तक point करके return कर दूंगी अपना odd head. This is a different approach. Either you can do is like you have 2, 1, 4, and 6, right? So the basic approach I am telling you again, this is, wait, let me change the color. See, take 4 pointers: even head, even tail, odd head, odd tail, right? So check the first element, this is even. So now even head and even tail both points to this element. Okay, now switch your temp to here, right? पहले your temp was pointing to here. Now switch your temp to here. Okay, so this is odd head and odd tail. Both are pointing to this element, right? Now your even head is not null, and similarly even tail is also not null. So what you will do is even tail ka next, that is even tail ka next will point to this temp, that is this will point to 4, right? And then similarly you will go to next element as well. Even tail ka next. Now your even also you need to update your even tail to here now, right? Then you will again check for this one. Even tail ka next will point to this 6, and now your even tail will update to this, right? And at last what you will do is your even tail odd tail. Okay, so odd elements should be followed by even elements. So what you will do is odd tail ka next should point to this even head, and even tail ka next should point to some null value. So this is how you will basically adjust the pointers. A similar code approach is written here. You can check this out. If still any doubts, just do that. Put out that in comments. Thank you. Consider subscribing the channel too. I'll once submit this code as well. Done. Thank you guys. Hope you liked and understood this question.